Hey guys, this is Michael with Gaming for Immersion, together with Scrooge McDuck. I mean, Immersioneer. Um, we are playing a multiplayer co-op game here of Ungrim Iron Fist and Thorgrim Grudgebear. We are a couple of dwarven kings who are focused on retaking the realms, which is to unify all of the ancient territory of the dwarfs, and of course we'll be doing the other grudges along the way, but that's our number one priority. We are doing pretty well so far. Last episode we had a couple of exciting quest battles, and this episode is going to be even more exciting because currently Immersioneer is bearing down on Black Crag, and unless they throw up like a last-minute army or something to help defend it, I think we're looking at him attacking Black Crag here in the very next turn. But first, even before we do that, I think we're going to fight a second quest battle up here with my guy, Ungrim Iron Fist. We took a little bit in the way of casualties in the previous quest battle, but I think we're still plenty strong to go ahead and fight another quest battle. So I think that's what we're going to start this episode with, and then between those two battles, that's probably going to be the bulk of this episode, but we'll play it by ear. Maybe we can go on a little bit further than that. Obviously, by attacking Black Crag, that's going to mean that we're declaring war on Ironclaw, on Gorbad, which is not without risk, because he is currently the number one faction in this campaign, and unfortunately we're sitting at strength rank 54 and 93 respectively, so he's quite a bit stronger than we are, and he's got 16 settlements, so he's very, very strong. Declaring war on him is of course going to invite him to turn around and attack us, but you know, you got to do it at some point here, and he's only getting stronger at this rate, so needs to be done. I think I'll leave it there. If you have anything to add, feel free to.
No, that's all. Just before we started the episode, I clicked on sparring chambers in the high place to allow myself to potentially recruit a lord and some dwarven warriors at least, if that the Skaven people come back, but we'll decide that on the next turn, whether I recruit a lord, trying to save as much money as possible.
Which is why I referred to him as Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah. 3,500 per turn, guys.
He's too busy counting his gold pieces down there to recruit another lord. It's fine. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead then and apply a couple of skill levels here to these guys in Ungrim's army, and then I'll be launching another quest battle. Okay, this is very nice. I've got now access to a skill called Slayers to Me, which is casualty replenishment rate plus 10% for Slayers, Giant Slayers, Slayer Pirates, Goblin Hewer, and Dupe Seeker units. So those are all of your Slayer units. And a reduction, oh, you would love this, Scrooge McDuck, an upkeep minus 10% for Slayers for all the different Slayer units. So yeah, give me some of that. Give me some of that. And then Garagrim got a level as well. I'm going to give him a level of replenished troops. All right. And then with no further ado, I think I'm going to go ahead and launch another quest battle here. So I'm going to read out the flavor text first. This is known as the Slayer Crown. This one is going to be against the undead, the vampire counts. So, dark clouds have enveloped the accursed province of Sylvania. Such a spectacle has not been seen since Count Manfred von Karstein, the vampire lord of that realm, was last vanquished. Now reports reach Ungrim of sinister, black-robed old men roaming the high peaks. He suspects that death has regained mastery of Sylvania, and the interlopers herald the spread of its corruption to neighboring regions. The Slayer King must act to protect his people. Ungrim's throng tracks the undead armies down to an entrance to a great cave, where a pale figure in a black cloak stands with arms upraised, a pale nimbus of lich light surrounding him. Eerie words of summoning drift upon the chill wind. Though the vampire lord seems absorbed with his right, the dead who serve him are not. And we're looking at what looks like a mix of weak units, those being skeletons and zombies, with also some pretty strong units. They've got some Cairn Wraiths here. They've got black knights, so we're going to have to worry about cavalry here. And some dire wolves. They are led, like it said there, by a vampire lord. And then it is reinforcements expected, so don't exactly know what's going to happen with those reinforcements. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and teleport. This one is just a close victory, so this one's going to be tougher.
Okay, well, this one's far away.
And
Okay.
it looks like it's going to be a wide open field battle here. There's a little bit of trees, but not many. All right, let's go ahead and fight it.
Low casualties, we've got this.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
at least we've got the right units to deal with those cavalry. Slayers are anti-large, so that'll be good. But what we want to do is probably what we didn't do in your quest battle last time, is we want to form a nice perimeter around our missile units.
Yeah. We got the high ground as well.
Why do you say that?
It looks like, no?
Oh, you can see the map already, the battlefield.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm still on the loading screen here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, now I can see it.
Well, no, I mean, I could see the sketch out of the map.
Oh, okay, all right, gotcha.
Slayers, I see before me the Zangunas and its filthy minions. Even now, the vampire stands there, chanting filthy Ungrim spells, trying to summon some abomination. It is time to fulfill your oaths made in Carrick Cadrin. Slay everything that does not draw breath, and if some beast does get pulled back to life, then I relish meeting it in battle. Now we move. Charge for the honor of all Cadrin. Charge for your king. Charge for the Slayer crown. Charge!
I love how he yells charge, and we're very likely to just stand still. Okay, so I'm going to give you want the Slayer Pirates? I'm going to give you Slayer Pirates, and I'm also going to give you the slightly damaged Slayers, as well as Thorgrim. That way you've got a little bit of reserve melee should you need them, okay?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go ahead and start forming up. Let's see, how am I going to do this exactly? Like this, maybe. Like this. Like this. Like this. Actually, you know what? Why don't you position... Let's decide where we want your missile units to start, and then I'll make sure that I've got a perimeter around them.
What do I mean? They got. I mean, the center doesn't really matter, right? It's their cavalry, like you said.
The only thing that matters is we cannot shoot very effectively into the trees. So, like, I would not want to set up our Slayer Pirates like right here, facing in.
What if we take the tree line
facing
so that
in that direction? We could certainly do that. Yeah, we could line, like, we could set up over here, and
how about the Slayers take the tree line, right? Because the cavalry is going to have to charge through it.
Well, I want the Slayers to be in front of the tree line so that your Slayer Pirates can be right at the tree line, because you don't want to be deep in the trees trying to shoot out of it, because the same problem will occur.
But I'm thinking if they flank us, they'll have to flank through the trees, or they have to rush past us, kind of like this, and then we just get them from the side. Or they have to fight us in the trees, and large units suffer the penalty, right?
Correct. Yes. So where go draw one more time. Draw in. Okay. Never. Yeah. Go ahead and draw in green.
I'm thinking
where exactly
Slayers.
you're going to put the pirates right there?
No, Slayers. Slayers are going to be in here.
Where are you going to put the pirates?
The pirates are just going to be like a line here, and I can fall back, and you know, and this little gap here.
So in other words, you're going to have the Slayer Pirates here in the middle, and I'm only going to do like maybe 2 or 3 Slayers over here. That'll be enough to hold against as much cavalry as they want to send into the trees.
I think we also need some on this side.
Yes,
this
I
forest.
agree. So that's why I'm only going to put 2 or 3
Okay.
over here on the right flank. I'll put another 2 or 3 over here on the left flank, and then I'm obviously going to need some in the middle here because obviously we don't.
Can the Slayer Pirates just hold the middle?
No,
By
they're
themselves? I
not
don't think so.
nearly as good in melee as the Slayers are. They can hold their own, but like a Slayer pirate, his melee attack is 58, his melee defense is 36, his weapon strength is 36. Compare that to a Slayer, 59, 37, and 63. Health-wise, the Slayers, well, they have the same amount of health at least. So, yeah, I mean, again, they can hold their own, but they're not quite as good as a Slayer is, which is what you would expect. You know, to have the versatility
Yeah.
of being a hybrid unit, you're not as good in melee. But that works for me. So I'm going to
I'm
set
hoping
up.
we draw them into this gap, and we shoot at them from all sides.
Yeah.
As we fall back, and we fight the cavalry on the right and on the left in the forest.
Yeah, the biggest problem is that Slayers dish out a lot of damage, but unfortunately, they're relatively fragile for being dwarves. They don't have good defenses, so I will start taking casualties fairly quickly here. But it's okay, can't be helped. I'm going to put Ungrim in the middle. He'll be able to hold a decent amount of the middle by himself.
You could put your Slayers a little bit behind me, and I could fire some shots off and then run behind you.
On both sides, or are you talking
in
about
the
in the middle?
Yeah. What about putting my Slayers kind of like this in between yours in like a checkered?
You want a checkerboard? We can checkerboard.
Kind of like
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and set up your.
No, I got it. Like pretty much like what we have now. Kind of like this. This guy will be in the back. Yeah, like sort of so.
Okay, I am going to put Ungrim here in the middle still because he can stand right in front of your Slayer pirates and not really obstruct their fire at all.
Yeah.
Okay, and then are you going to be pulling the pirates back as they approach, or do you want me to move my Slayers in the middle forward?
Probably you charge them. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Well, I'm not going to charge them. I want to at least see if they start moving towards us first. I will charge them before they get to you, but I'm not going to charge right away because your range is not that good.
Yeah.
Okay. However, in preparation of charging, I am going to inch them forward a little bit more here. Okay, I'm ready whenever you are.
Yep, ready.
Okay, starting battle. Moving the Rune Lord, or the Runesmith up first. Okay, they are swinging around to the sides rather than coming straight at us.
Nothing can stop us.
Fine.
On the way.
Well, it's not great. I would rather they come straight at us here. All right, let's go ahead and try to blow up these guys right here.
Well, you're like all the way out there.
That's all right. It's okay. I'm getting an
All right,
explosion
okay.
off, and then I'm backing up. You should start shooting at them here very soon.
Oh.
It's okay. He can hold his own. He's fine. we go. Yeah, those guys in the middle took a pounding. Okay, got the guys on your Slayer Pirates on the left flank there. You got to be careful of them. They're getting vulnerable. There's way more units over there on the left flank than what I can stop.
Slayers, Kazuk! Ready to strike! Kill them! It is a reckoning.
Okay.
To attack! Slayers!
Let's go ahead and do... I'm going to get you over here. Okay. We're a little bit overwhelmed here on the
Yeah.
on the
I'm
left
throwing
flank,
my,
and they've got dire wolves that are trying to flank us over there.
For the High King!
I'm going to
Yep,
pull
I'm
one unit
throwing
of
my-
Slayers back over to the left there.
Yeah.
Over on the right, I think we're doing okay.
Fight! Yes! Kill us!
Yeah, the only danger's on the extreme left.
Yeah, we're running there too.
Yeah, we got some flying units. Beware, they can fly right into the
They have wronged us!
Slayer Pirates.
I am the Slayer King!
All right, Ungrim, I want you to get after the enemy lord there.
Fulfill our oaths and die!
Okay, I think we're in pretty good shape on the right
Yeah, they
side.
are crumbling though. So, ooh, what's that landed? Jeez, what is that?
What is what?
A dragon.
A dragon?
That is mount. Oh, jeez.
Oh, did reinforcements appear?
Well, there is a big dragon in the middle of the whole thing.
Oh, there sure is. Yeah. No. Okay. That's just the mount for the enemy lord.
Okay.
It's fine.
Oh, those slayers are taking a beating.
Yes. Okay. We've got the far left flank under control, but yeah, these slayers are getting overwhelmed over here. I do need to try to blow up a bunch of his units, though. This will help.
You have a slayer on the right that's not doing much.
Do I? Yes, I do.
Yep.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Okay.
These herbs aren't worthy!
Yeah, let's try to get him on the enemy lord. Let's get you over here as well. Okay, I've almost taken care of... Okay, I took care of one of the enemy lords. Now I'm going to bring
Yeah.
Ungrim
I'm
around.
firing my weapons at the dragon.
Yeah,
with-
that's good. That's a good use of them.
Move to attack!
Okay, I need to get you over
yeah,
here.
they're kind of out of ammo though. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to lose... I might lose one Slayer unit here. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Oh, nope, they're
Oh, they just
disintegrating.
crumbled?
Yeah, they're
Oh.
disintegrating. No problem. Wait, no.
Oh, there's just. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that mechanic. Yeah, where they just like crumble.
Yeah,
at some
when their
point.
leadership breaks, they don't run away. They
Oh.
just disintegrate. Okay, very good.
Nice.
I think my Slayer unit survived. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Took fairly heavy casualties.
331.
Say that again.
That's what 331 it killed. It's 80 units, so it's more than 4 for 1.
However, I mean, take that with a grain of salt. A lot of what they killed are probably skeletons and zombies.
Still
It's not bad,
4 for 1.
but there's a difference between like
Yeah.
you could kill
Yeah, obviously,
you could
yeah.
kill 4 stacks of zombies and get a lot higher number, and it would still be less impressive than killing like a single Vargeist or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so very good here. We got more Oath Gold and Treasury. Why does it want me to take Drink to Victory? I don't know why. It's got a green circle around Drink to Victory. Like it really wants me to take
Yeah.
that.
So
But-
no, I think it just means it's a default that when the time runs out, that's what you're gonna do.
Oh, yeah. That's almost certainly what it means. Okay, yeah, and so I'm also going to have a rebel. Ooh, very good. I got the Slayer crown here. This majestic horned helmet has been worn by every Slayer king since the time of King Baragor. Control +5, armor +8, ward save 10%, recruit rank +1 for Slayers, Giant Slayers, Slayer Pirates, and Doomseekers. Chance of intercepting an army using tunneling, beast paths, or world routes +10%. Corruption -5 in the local province. melee attack +3, melee defense +10. That is wunderbar. Okay. All right, I'm liking that quite a bit. Now,
Nice.
I'm still going to have a rebellion, I think, in my province up here, so I need to make sure I'm going to be able to handle that. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and recruit in another Slayer for now. And I got some skill ups.
Battle.
Got a lot of good options here for my skill.
Take your time.
Are you done with your turn?
I am, yeah, just kind of browsing. Yeah, I'm thinking whether I should recruit that lord now. I'm gonna get, in 3 turns, I'm gonna get a good, Age of Reckoning, especially if I take Black Crag, so that I'll have a lot of those Grudge Settler units that I could just instantly recruit.
Yeah.
And I could even recruit a couple now. I feel like it's better to be safe, because Black Crag itself right now gives 1,200 gold to its owner. Obviously, I'm gonna destroy some stuff, but I feel like I should have enough gold. And I have 5 turns until I need to build level 4, upgrade to level 4 in Kara's Akarak. I will need to go. Okay, I'll scout. I'll scout first, and then we'll see. If I can get away with just 1 army, I would be OP. I want to snowball our economy.
You want to go with 1 army for the whole campaign?
No, just for while we're snowballing.
Okay.
But while I got my economy on its feet, I'm only making 3,500. Nothing.
Well, another way to increase your economy is to take additional settlements and start building up their economy as well.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do that with Black Crag. But I want, I'm going to, have a lot to build. Once I get to level 4 in Kara's Akarak, I'll be able to, get the gyrocopters, but I'll get them straight to level 4. I'll be able to go with level 4, Foundry. There's, a lot to build,
Yeah, I hear you. I know it. Dwarfs have a lot of really good buildings that they can build.
Iron Breakers, look at these. Tier 3 special ranged weapon. Ooh, got some. Yeah, we got we need to save. I got gem cutters workshops, all sorts of. I got those gold mines. I need the money. I need it.
So after fighting those 2 quest battles, I was up to about 17,000 gold in my treasury.
Oof.
Yeah. 17,000. I got 5,000 for each of the quest battles.
Nice.
Actually, I got more than 5,000 for each because I took the Oath gold and gold on the battle resolution screen. So I probably got closer to about 13 or 14,000 from fighting those 2 quest battles. Anyway, my point is that after going through now and leveling up my settlements, I now have 2,000 in my treasury.
Okay.
So that's how fast, even in the early game, that's how quickly dwarfs can burn through money.
Yeah.
But the good news is I've got every settlement upgrading now. And I'm recruiting 1 more Slayer unit, so I'm going to be up to 20 in Ungrim's army. And I got my, very nice, doing those 2 quest battles. I have my Age of Reckoning now all the way up to 51%, so I'm going to be in Trom. That'll be nice. And I'll start heading Ungrim, unless the vampires here invade my territory. After I fight this rebellion, I'll start getting Ungrim moving down your way to help you out with either the Skaven or the Greenskins down there.
I think you've convinced me. I'm gonna recruit a lord this turn, give him a couple of basic units, and then I will keep them in the middle, and he will either go help the Skaven invasion, Or after
Yeah.
I scout next turn, help Karazakarak.
Yeah, like you could park him
We'll-
like right
we'll
there,
get money.
basically, and
Yeah,
he could go
yeah,
in either
yeah.
direction very easily.
Fine. I'm getting a Demon Slayer with Ancestral Grungi blood. Research rate +5. Construction cost -15% for all buildings in the local region. Boom. Oh, I got 1,000 for recruiting an additional Lord. Although this guy's cost me 450 gold per turn. Jesus. Jesus. People.
You can afford it.
No.
But yes, you're
decency,
right.
no-
They are expensive.
Bleeding me dry here. Fine.
Okay.
Fine. Do I get Dwarf Warriors or... Fine, I'll get 1 Dwarf Warriors and 1 Quarreler unit.
Now keep in
Quarrelers are
mind
always
with
good.
your
Okay.
with your Dragon Slayer, or is he Demon Slayer? I keep forgetting which one is the Lord.
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer's the Lord. Okay. Keep in mind that he is going to be able to buff Slayer units. So that's kind of a specialty of his. In the early going, it doesn't matter, but in the long term, you might want to consider getting some Slayers at some point to put into his army.
Okay, yeah.
Now, also, I don't know if you're keeping an eye on your Oath Gold, but like after fighting those 2 quest battles, I'm up to 416 Oath Gold here, so
Yeah.
I'm going to spend
I'm
some of that.
417.
So I think it's worthwhile for me to actually go ahead and spend a little bit of this. I don't have
We
any
talked about-
artillery, and I really wish I did. That's one thing I am lacking right now.
Iron Water's Tankard. Liquid fortification.
Yeah,
affects hit points
that's
of-
really good. That's
I need 500 and beer. I have the beer. I just need 5. I'm gonna save 500. I want to make this impactful.
the only
I'm gonna get-
problem with it is that you only get 1 at a time of those. Whereas there's other things that you can like get 3 at a time.
Okay.
I'm
fine.
gonna get I'm gonna get 3 runes of striking here. Or would I rather get frenzy? I'm
If I had 1,000,
I'm gonna
I
get
could get Ring of Grimnir. I could, because I have lots of like different resources. I want to take advantage. Maybe I'll save. I'll keep saving my whole.
You're gonna
Save.
save all your money, save all your Oath Gold.
Yes, I love dwarves.
You're gonna take
If I
take
I'm
it
a
all to
dwarf
your
in real life,
deathbed.
guys. Yes, I love being frugal.
Well, then you're perfect for a dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just created 3 character runes. I just have to assign them here, and then I will be good to go.
We need those gold mines in Black Crag now. They're occupied by the filthy orcs. We need them. Get them working
One rag
for us.
to war. Dishonored.
Okay. All right. Let's hope Logan down there is going to be enough to help defend World's Edge Archway for the time being, but I think I'm done with my turn now. Actually, I'm going to check diplomacy again, and then I'll be done. Ooh, Karak Hearn wants a non-aggression pact
Come.
Yeah, I already signed one with them.
Let
So.
us-
and a trade agreement, and they're going to give me 1,500 gold. I'll take it. Unfortunately, they're about to get wiped out, probably. No, they're not going to get wiped out just yet. They still have 3 settlements. They're probably going to get reduced to 2 settlements very soon. But once you attack Black Crag,
Yeah.
he might very well turn around and stop attacking Karak Hearn in order to focus on you. So,
Yeah.
so we'll see. Okay, I'm ending my turn.
Yeah, we're gonna avenge Barak Var as well.
Yes, we do.
It wouldn't have happened if these Skaven didn't come there a second time. And because we were just about to take Black Crag earlier.
Well, I
right?
mean, that's what the Great Book of Grudges is all about, right?
Yeah.
The Skaven
It,
pissed you off, so they go in the book. Okay, did
well,
you
if
see
I could
that?
take Black Crag, yeah, it's with some sort of more people coming for me.
Yeah. I saw at least 3 different armies there.
All coming for my Black Archway before it finishes the settlement. Am I gonna have to run back? Or are we committed? No, we're taking Black Crag. That's it.
Well, let's see what Ironclaw does.
Oh, that changed hands. That elven settlement.
Which one?
Clan Angrund confederated with Karak Hiran, and now there's no Karak Hiran anymore. There's only Clan Angrund.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. So Belagar Ironhammer is Clan Angrund. He just confederated with Karak Hiran.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So actually, they might not be at war with Ironclaw anymore.
Possibly, but there is a full stack of Ambusher Mechanic Gear Scuttle.
Okay, did you get a quest called The Adventures of Gotrek and Felix?
Nope.
Because I did. It's
Nope.
It's way off to the west here. I'm not going to do it right now, but anyway, it's a quest battle, and I hate this particular quest battle because the two of them like charge directly to the enemy, and you fail the quest battle if they get killed. But anyway, if you succeed at this quest battle, then like I said, you get these two legendary heroes. But we're going to worry about that another time. Meanwhile, how are things looking down there at Black Crag?
Black Crag is looking fine. Hang on, let me just scout a little bit. Where's all these people? Can you believe I'm making 2,700 now? I am not. Thorgrim is not happy.
Because he's not.
We're
making
going on a
enough?
scouting mission. There is a full stack of Gorbad Ironclaw sitting right here in Varenka Hills.
Okay, so here's the concern. I won't say concern exactly, but he is still Ironclaw is still at war with Scarbrand, and I think we met Scarbrand now, right? So we can find out how strong Scarbrand is. Scarbrand is not very strong. Okay, Scarbrand is only strength rank 78, so Scarbrand is not going to be enough to completely distract Gorbad. Gorbad, unfortunately, has not only a size 20 army, he also has a size 20 Wa army with it. And he's positioned where he could attack you in 2 turns at Karaza Karak. Karaza Karak only has a size 15 garrison. Karaza Karak would be in danger if Gorbad attacked it with 40 units.
Karaz Karak would be in danger, you think?
Karaza Karak would, with its size 15 garrison, would be in danger of falling to Gorbad with his 40 units. Now we can't see what all the units are in his army, but we can see that he himself is a level 15 lord, and he's got an orc shaman in that army. He's probably got some artillery in there. It's probably a reasonably strong army. However, I mean, no calls for panic. You have this army over here of Burundan Gilded Stone, who could move westward and help, defend on an attack against Karaza Karak. It's possible that if you were to attack Black Crag this turn, it's possible Gorbad would move southeastward to attack you down there instead of attacking towards Karaza Karak. But we have no way of knowing.
Well, I can't move my guy. I can't move Barundin because he needs to go and I think help the Skaven because we got like 3 stacks of Skaven coming.
Well, here's the thing. You might have to pick your poison. Do you want to defend against the Skaven or do you want to defend against Gorbad Ironclaw? Because
both.
It might... Okay, all right.
Option number C.
Okay, all right. Well, again, we don't see all 3 of the Skaven armies, but we can see at least one of them. It's a pretty weak army, but if it attacks as only 1/3 of all of the Skavens attacking all at one time, then they're going to overwhelm us. You still only
we got
have
15 of your units and 7 of mine, so we got like a stack. I mean, you do have 6 minor units, and I have Where's my garrison? And yeah, it's another 2. So we
Yes.
have 8 miners. And
Yeah, the good news is what we can see of Mechanigear Scuttle there. All we can see in his army right now are Skaven slaves, which are like the worst units in the game, maybe. I shouldn't say maybe. I think almost certainly they are. However, half of his army, we can't see what the rest of the units are, and we do know that he's got 2 other armies floating around, so we don't know what's in them either. So he could attack us with tons and tons of Skaven slaves, in which case we could still very well end up winning. But he might also end up attacking us with tons and tons of clan rats, or possibly even mixed in with some storm vermin. He might end up having some doom wheels or some plague claw catapults, or better units, in other words. And if that is the case, then our 22 units over here would have no chance. So it's a risk. I mean, I'm happy to leave Logan down there. He'll do what he can. I'm just letting you know what what the possibilities are.
Well, I don't want to like abort again. We need to run like all the way back just for this cave. And it's like...
well, and not only that, but he wouldn't get there in time anyway. The interesting thing is he did not launch the Doom Engineer on World's Edge Archway yet. So I would have thought that maybe he was going to do it in the last end turn, but instead he might do it this end turn.
What if you attack him with Logan? Can you like single out the one guy?
I do not have Lightning Strike. If there are other armies over there, then I would end up pulling all of them in. Now I can move a little bit closer here and see what he's got.
Something over there.
Up, ambush. That's bad. This is what happens when you go up against the Skaven. This is what happens.
Well, it's not going to be all of them, is it?
Yes. It's going to be at least 2 armies. But
So we are a little toast.
But the good news is, at least we know that he does have 2 armies here. We found one of his hiding armies.
Oh, no.
All right, so the problem is, the battle's going to start right away, so it's going to take me a second here to get the units gifted to you. I will end up gifting probably 1/2. No, I'm going to gift you the missile units.
I think you start off with like fighting it off as best you can, and then you give me the units because we don't.
Yeah, no, that's
react.
exactly what I'm going to do. But are you seeing this, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, so all I can see right now is my lord.
Yeah, same. At least the reinforcements are fairly far away, so there is a chance.
It's taken them a sweet minute here to attack me. Usually they would have launched the attack by now. There we go. Okay. All right.
Oh, is that where we need to get to escape ambush? Ambush withdrawal location.
Okay, they're hitting from both sides. I'm going to gift you the missile units here.
Whatever you want, yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to try to get
Ooh,
some of
tie
these guys
them
over here.
down.
Yeah, try to move your missile units as best you can.
Okay, the Quarrelers are gonna have to fight this off. Our like torpedo men need to get out of here. Okay, Thunderers are out. Ooh, no!
Everything's under control. We got this.
We got this, ladies and gentlemen.
Everything is perfectly under control.
Okay, the Quarrelers are...
All right. They are, for the most part, they are attacking us with pretty crappy units here.
Yeah, they are.
All right, we got some of them running away already, so that's good.
Yeah.
I need to try to take out the enemy lord there. Be careful where your Trollhammer torpedoes are attacking, by the way, because they can cause friendly fire. But I think at least the first punch.
Yeah, we got him.
We're doing okay here. The other thing we could do is we could try to run away.
Yeah, let's repel this, and I think we run. No, actually,
now the enemy reinforcements are starting to come in. Okay, these I'm not going to worry about them. Okay, how are we doing over here? I do need you to try to take out the enemy lord here. I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to one of my units. I'm not talking to you. I gotta be careful about that because I'm so used to talking out loud, obviously, on all my videos. I talk to my units while I'm maneuvering them.
That's fine.
Okay, we got this perfectly under control. Nothing to worry about at all here. We just need to take care of the enemy lord here. Let's get you guys.
I think you gotta pull back the miners because we gotta like get on this hill next to the ambush withdrawal and prepare for the next wave.
Okay.
Because we got plenty of ranged units. I think we can make this work.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. We're backing up. I still want to kill the enemy lord, though. He's almost down.
Oh, yeah.
There, he's trying to run away now. All right. We got things under control on both flanks here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you in position. Now, I'm a little bit worried if they have artillery. That could be a problem. Okay, you see where your three Quarrelers here are in the middle? I'm going to move up to get in front of them.
Yeah, they're firing on those Skaven slaves and whatnot. Our Thunderers, unfortunately,
be careful of your ammunition. Skaven slaves are low priority. Now it looks like you got plenty of ammo right now, so you're fine. The whatchamacallit, the Iron Drakes. Be careful with the ammo of the Iron Drakes. That's our most valuable ammunition.
Okay.
Okay, the enemy lord.
Careful, those miners are about to get hit in the flank.
I'm pulling them back.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, these guys. Actually, we've got enough time to help out over there.
Okay, let's get up this hill. I think you got Slayers on the left-hand side, like running about.
No, I'm chasing those guys off the map. I'm on top of them.
Okay, those slave spears.
Those guys. Now I see the ones that you meant. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm walking up the hill with all of.
With your ranged units. Okay,
yeah.
That's good. That works for me. So I'm gonna start pulling back here.
Yep. So kind of this is our rally point. I'm kind of thinking.
Okay. All right, we got them pretty spread out, which is bad news for Skaven. They don't want to be spread out like this. So we got.
And if they come to us like unit by unit, right?
We got 2 more enemy lords that we're dealing with, so this is an issue.
Is your lord healthy?
My lord he's doing okay. He's not spectacular.
Okay, then maybe I should fire at the lords, right?
Yeah, so I think that would be a very high priority
Yeah.
target for your missile units.
Okay.
Don't worry about those Skaven slave slingers right now. They don't do very much
Yeah, I think you can
damage.
break them. Yeah, because they won't break us, right? Come set the miners on the right hand side because they're about to get swarmed. You see where I'm putting the quarrelers kind of
Yeah,
in the middle of our.
Yeah, you're moving way over there to the left. A lot farther than I realized. That's fine.
Okay, should I put all quarrelers on that Scenlet? Like that Scenlet Lord? Or the level 4, I guess maybe that was probably better.
I would say just pick one and focus fire. There's value in taking down either one of them.
Even slaves, no, okay.
All right. Okay, we have this Mechanigear Scuttle wavering. He's going to break here pretty soon.
Okay. The other guy is shaken and half HP.
Okay, that's
all
good.
of my quarrelers are firing at him.
That's good. I think we're in luck. I'm not seeing any artillery fire coming in just yet. So that's good. Okay, we got guys.
Okay,
coming
that
up
guy's
the middle
running
here.
away.
We're very lucky that these are have almost entirely been Skaven slaves. I think we took care of that lord. Oh no, he's running away. He's not dead yet, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to get one more unit over there on the left flank. Going to try to hold the right flank with what we've got over there currently. I think we might have this. Yeah, they're starting to break. They're all starting to run away now. They're going to suffer army losses here pretty soon. If we take out this Mechanigear Scuttle, then I think we're going to be looking pretty good here.
Oh.
Do you have any missile units to spare to shoot at Mechanigear Scuttle?
Mechanigear Scuttle.
He's here in the middle. Be careful, you're moving your range units into the melee.
They can't get the line of sight, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's a flaw in the game. It does that way too often.
That's right.
All right, they've got units on the left flank that are trying to come around, but we've got Mechanigear Scuttle. We got him running away again.
That's the place. Battle them.
Thunderers are engaged, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm starting to see them breaking again. This is looking good. This is looking fine. Oh yeah, your Thunderers are in bad shape there. I got to turn around and try to help them out.
Okay, we need to get the
Demon Slayer.
Okay, but it'd be a shame to lose now, but we're starting to the toll of our casualties is starting to become problematic.
Yeah, we're gonna let them attack our range.
Okay, the the level 4 and the level 1 lords are both coming back into it. If you can take out
Where are they?
Mechanigear is on the right flank,
Okay,
and
yeah.
the level 1 lord is in the middle.
Okay.
I've got
I would
one.
hold the line so that we can get the downhill.
Yeah, I'm doing my best, but you know this is.
No hurry.
These are not these miners have done better than I would have expected, but my slayers are starting to really.
Yeah, we gotta get. I'm
suffer
firing
a lot
at
of
the
casualties.
leader. How much HP does he have? He has 1800. Oh, come on, Thunderers, are you firing or what? Like, no, they're blocked or something. Oh,
Yeah, we need to take out these lords. Okay, the level 4 lord is on your thunders. The level 1
well,
lord is just,
they didn't want to
is just
fire at him,
just
so they...
standing down there. They don't want to fire at him. That's a problem. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take the great axe quarrelers on that guy.
Killer! Slayer! Minus! Anu!
Okay. Yeah, I'm really thin. I can't help you out there where there's
It's fine. Our great axe quarrelers are fighting the Lord. I'm firing on the other one.
Okay, this is
dicey.
This is close. A lot of them are starting to break again. But we're down to our last.
I think your slayers are kind of a little too deep in that.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm trying to chase away the enemy lord. He's I don't know that you've actually been able to get any fire on him because he's still at the same amount of health. But we shattered the level 4 lord, so that's good.
You have slayers on the hill.
Your quarrelers are chasing him because they're out of ammo. So beware.
Fine.
Those quarrelers back there are chasing after him. They'll never catch him, so there's no reason to keep chasing him. If I can run off this other lord...
You have slayers next to my thunderers that are not doing anything.
Do, huh? Oh, I sure do. Okay, there we go. That's good. I'll get them down there. You guys turn around. Okay, this is fine. Everything is completely under control.
There's also miners in the ambush escape box.
Yeah, they were just running a unit away. Apparently it has now gotten away. That's fine. Okay, broken over there. Another unit has used all its ammunition.
Yeah. But still thunderers still got a little in them.
I wish we could have killed that enemy lord. If we can get that... Okay, he's coming back our way. If you have anybody with any ammo, those thunderers, for example...
He's disappeared. Yeah, thunderers have some ammo.
Yeah, if they can take him out, that would probably finish this off because they would probably... all his other units would take a massive leadership hit when the enemy lord gets killed.
Well, if these thunderers would be so kind as to fire on that guy... I'm sure we could.
Now we're firing. We go. That's a good sign. Okay. Yeah, he's.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's taking damage now.
Taking damage. Is coming closer as well. Come on, thunderers. Give it to him. Where's Tom Phillipson when we need them?
They're slow. Okay, he's wavering.
This is an extremely important battle. If we can win this,
yeah, I'm surprised
we can take Black Crag.
I'm surprised we're this close to winning it, but he's running away again.
So you should gather up our troops from like way far away because they're just gonna get.
I am. I'm trying to pull them all back now.
Okay. We are out of ammo though, so like we won't be able to repeat this feat if they all come back, to be honest.
He still has quite a few Skaven Slave Slingers coming in here, but it's okay.
Should we get into that forest?
Yeah, that's actually exactly where I'm headed. I'm heading into the forest. Since we're no longer using any other than your thunders, we have almost no... There we go. Nope, not army losses. Okay,
he's back.
He's coming back. If we break him for a third time, he will shatter.
Okay, that's it. Thunderers are on it. Aim. Come on, Thunderers. Get in there. Oh, we got a volley. He's on 800 HP. Come on. There you go, a volley.
All right, there we go. He shattered.
Okay.
It'd be better to kill him, but it's okay if we don't. He's going to be able to run away almost certainly at this point, so it's fine. Those guys are now running away. I'll never catch them.
Okay.
One thing, dwarfs are not okay. We got slingers on the left flank there, by the way. I'm gonna
Quarrelers will start firing at them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go moving forward here with my strongest remaining units.
Yeah, I think charge those slingers, and I'll try to flank them.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Some of my units are damaged enough that I need to try to protect
You got a
them
minor unit on the very right-hand side, like by the
in
border.
the trees. On the right-hand side, I'm
Very far away.
I do. Wow,
Almost off map.
Yeah. Yep, got him. It happens. They were so far away, I completely lost track of them.
These orcs aren't worthy.
Alright.
Okay. I think we're okay, though. At this point, all they have are Skaven Slave Slingers. Skaven Slave Slingers are not... They're even more worthless in melee than they are ranged. Okay. Yeah, once they start breaking here, I think they're all just going to chain route. I can't believe we're going to win this fight.
Oof. Yeah.
That was a tough one. Okay.
I mean, we did whittle down this Skaven faction, so if they do come back with three stacks, I mean, they can't be good stacks, right? Like, we've killed all of their good units before.
Well, you might be surprised. The AI can, they get
Rebuild?
cheats, so they can build units faster and level up their settlements faster than we can. Now, the good news is we won the battle. The bad news is we did take some damage, and there's nothing stopping them from attacking again on their end turn. Now, we're going to force them to retreat, at least. So we're going to see both of these armies retreat. But they're not going to retreat so far that we can just ignore them. And we took a lot of casualties. I mean, look at these Slayers here. 441 kills. But they got very seriously depleted.
We need 2 turns to get the building. This is so frustrating.
And we actually did not wipe out any of their units. They had 3 armies. We didn't wipe out any of their units at all.
Well, to be honest, with refreshed ammo, maybe we should just chase them down. Right? Waiting for them to replenish.
Yes, very possibly. I'm actually taking the replenishment here to try to get us a little bit more health. Take a sip of my carbonated water here, because that battle took a lot out of me.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay, so did get some settled grudges out of that. I'm up to 75%. Okay.
They're getting attrition as well.
What's that? They are?
Yeah, they are being attritioned.
Why are they being attrited? That doesn't make sense.
There's no corruption here.
Yeah, but they don't suffer. They're being attrited because they're in the mountains. That's why.
Crossing mountain passes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Rat.
Now this is where I really wish that I could lightning strike. Alas, I cannot. I do not have lightning strike. But you know what? We're going to attack them. Do we have time to fight another battle?
Yeah, I got time. I got all the time in the world for these. Yeah, as long as we can. What is that? Oh, come on.
No, they're close enough together that we're going to fight their armies combined.
There's like 5 of them. Jesus, look at there's more of them now.
Oh, I see. I can't see it. I'm on the battle screen now.
There is like 5 armies here in total.
Okay, so in other words, after we win this battle, assuming we win it, we're still not out of the water, huh?
There is Compule Hem. Come on, where did they come from? Now I need to look at. We're gonna abandon my invasion of Black Crag for sure, and I need to like jump over there and run as fast as I can.
All right, well let's fight this battle first, so I can even see what you're referring to. I could auto resolve it, and I would lose 5 units, so I'm not going to do that.
No, let's fight it.
Okay, it's going to take almost 2 minutes for their reinforcements to come in, so maybe we can chase off that first army before the reinforcements come in. Probably
To
not.
be honest,
but
come
we'll
on, we
try.
killed their faction like twice. How could they rebuild within like
This is-
faster than we can even build one
This
castle? Like, I
this
don't
is what
like
the
it.
AI does, and the Skaven even more so than a lot of other factions. Now you will notice that they're filling all these armies with the absolute most garbage units that exist.
Yeah. But still, like, I mean, he had one settlement, no? Like, I even cleared out his settlement.
One or two. He might have been down to two. He might have been down to one.
Yeah. I should have cleared him out fully, but I thought the Chaos Dwarves or the ogres would do it.
Yeah, I think it was. I don't remember now which of those two it was that was fighting him, but it looked like they were
Both.
about ready to wipe him out. Well, he's now turned around. He's actually friendly with the ogres. So make of that what you will, but let's go ahead and gift you
Iron Drakes!
the ranged units. And I'm going to put the miners in front and keep the slayers. Wow, look. Let's get up close here.
Should we? You think up close or how? But I can't get up close, can I?
Oh,
It's only
no,
your miners.
no, you're right.
Take out
That's-
Vanguard.
Yeah, it's because of the Vanguard there. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. I don't want to do it without any support from
Yeah.
the...
What if we turtle up like here?
Well, the thing is, if we attack them right away, we could drive back his starting army before the reinforcements come in. If we turtle up and don't move towards them, then we're just waiting for that second army to come in. Now, maybe that's still the right plan anyway.
I think you charge with the miners. I mean, it won't take too long for the ranged units to come into range. We'll run forward, and then whatever rest you have, you go on the right flank and take those on. But the miners will tie down that main force up front.
We demand blood!
You know, just like what you just did there with the miners. So we have these guys just running at them. Whoever can't be Vanguard deployed goes here, and my ranged units just step up a little bit and start firing at everybody.
Okay, so I am going to be moving all of our melee infantry towards that group right there.
No, the miners go in the middle, and those that can't be Vanguard deployed go on the right-hand flank, which is like the 2 mini Slayer units.
Why would I want to move my Slayers over there on the right flank?
Because we need to deal with these guys, right? So the miners start here and tie down this whole thing.
Yeah, but
Whereas the two Slayers
those Slayers
here.
are leaving those Slayers exposed like that. They'll just get wiped out.
No, but when they're running here, my ranged units will turn up to kind of the middle and start
Okay.
firing at there.
I tell you what I'm going to do is I am going to have one miner unit over here, and I'm going to send what's his name, Logan over there as well. These two are going to take on all of these guys, and with the help of your missile units.
No, but I mean, I would put all miners here because these guys will mostly start running towards them, right? And we attack here, and I will start whittling. But by the time the Slayers start making this progress and like making this flanking maneuver, I mean, I'll soften them up with Thunderers and Iron Drakes. It's gonna be covering fire.
Actually, you know
Whereas
what?
the miners will close in really quickly.
Actually, I could put the Slayers in the trees. They can at least move forward here through the cover
yeah.
of trees.
Yeah.
So okay, all right, that's fine. And then I'll get our melee infantry over here. And I'm gonna leave Logan in the middle here. He could go either direction.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start out moving everybody but the Slayers here. Let me know when you're ready to go.
But I put the miners in the vanguard so that they close in as fast as possible. Like where you had them initially, like right on that line.
It's gonna take you a little while to get up there to.
With the range, I mean, it's not that long. I only need to get up to here to start firing at them.
Oh, really? You can reach for there?
Well, it's decent. Well, no, but
Oh, I'm
need to-
thinking of Slayer Pirates, and those are actually Quarrelers, so they've got better range than the Slayer Pirates.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can't move the Warriors, but I can get the.
Yeah, get the miners out there.
I can get the miners up.
Yeah.
All right. I don't love moving miners forward without any support, but it's fine. It's
I mean,
fine.
you could also hold them back, and we could just start, whittling them down with ranged units.
Well, I
straight away.
like the. I want to get in on them as quickly as possible because I like the idea of doing as much damage as we can before the 2-minute mark, before the reinforcements come in. So it's fine. Those miners, they afforded themselves well in the last battle, so I'm probably not giving them enough credit. They are only going up against Skaven slaves, so they'll be fine.
Slaves, yeah.
All right, I'm about ready to start the battle. You ready?
Okay, go.
Okay.
No leader am I, just a killer. Stay behind me and watch me at work. Attack the eggs! Miners! Vengeance! Dowie, attack! Dowie, attack! Fight!
All right.
Dringy, where the doom is. Plow through! I know!
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is.
So far, so good.
Attack the Urks! For the Karazanko!
Yeah, these Slayers are gonna massacre those guys.
Well, my Slayers are extremely damaged already. And
Yeah, but these are like the. Yeah, it's fine. We'll fire in the back of those guys.
yeah, any damage at all that they take is unfortunately more than I want them to take. But it's fine. We've already got the front ranks there pretty well overwhelmed. So this is working out just fine.
For the High King! Miners! Kazoo!
Logan is running some of them off the map over there.
Yeah, maybe run with your Slayer. Yeah, I'm moving my Quarrelers there.
Understood, Lord! Battler!
Okay. We got almost everybody in the middle broken here.
Dwarves! Ready axes!
Okay, everybody on the right flank there is broken. My Slayers are going to run those Skaven Slave spears off. Okay, this is going just fine so far.
Warriors! Scoff!
Oh, my miners are trying to kill that enemy lord. That's fine. They'll take him out eventually. The reinforcements are coming in.
Vengeance! Dowie, attack!
Logan is doing just fine over here. He's got his unit broken. Slayers, I'm sorry, miners are still holding their own. We've got Ulysses down here to 71 health. 67. It's very slow finishing him off, unfortunately, but I'd like to think they can do 67 points of damage here.
Oh, nice. They're all coming in like a nice.
Yeah, your Iron
Nice shape.
Your Iron Drakes could get some good AoE damage on everybody coming in there.
Yeah.
Your Thunders may want to start turning at this point
Demon Slayer!
before they
Yeah.
get too much
Yeah.
further ahead.
Blood debts come
Oh
to
yes.
Slayers!
Oh. Fire in the hole. All right. Oh, we got him. We killed
Okay, yeah,
the enemy
killed
lord.
the enemy lord. That is good. That needed to happen. Now,
Fight! Move off!
Need to try to protect some of your coroller units here, but it looks like they only have a single melee unit headed your way, and they just broke. That's good.
That's right. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm firing at it.
Do you see the enemy lord there?
Oh yeah.
Fate cursed. Come then, that's the
I put all of my raid units on him because he's in the middle of everybody anyway.
Yeah, he's going down. He's down to 500. You're doing
Nice.
pretty good damage against him.
Our fire Ungrim.
Yeah, this is going well.
Dwarves, ready axes. Drag them.
All right, yeah, they're falling to pieces up and down the line, and we've got our meager reinforcements coming over to help out here. You've got the enemy lord down to 239.
Slayer. For Grimnir.
What's he at now? He's at 220, 216, 207.
Kaduk.
190.
Clans unite.
Okay, Logan, what are you doing here, buddy? You need to.
That's it.
He's broken, but we need to try to kill
30.
him. If we can kill him, they suffer a big leadership
That's it.
hit.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Okay, that's good. That might very well do it right there.
Dowie.
Nope, not quite. Yeah, there we go. We can see their morale starting to drop, and
Battle.
should just be a matter of moments, I would think. Well, they got more reinforcements coming in.
Oh yeah.
Keep fighting
Okay.
until we get army losses.
Pretty
but
low on
ammo.
Ammo.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
All right, good
Are they
win.
breaking? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Oof. That means they die, right? All of them.
They're
Fates were rewritten.
Both of those armies will now be completely wiped out.
Nice. We definitely rewrote some fates there.
And we suffered a loss of 105 dwarfs.
Or 15 for one.
Yep. Okay, so this was good. However, I believe you mentioned that there are a bunch more armies behind these two.
Yeah.
And at this point, I really need replenishing. I mean, this was a glorious pair of victories here, but
Take replenishment for your army choice.
yeah, I am.
Die. Revel in glory.
Okay, let's take a look at what they've got here. At least Logan got a trait that gives him a bonus leadership against Skaven, which he's likely to be continuing to fight for the time being. Okay, we're going to have to wrap up this episode here soon, but looking at what they've got, Sionlet there, he's only got Skaven slaves. It looks like Skaven slaves are all they have in all three of those armies. So this is good. This is what we needed to see. Having said that, I still need to move back. I don't know if they're going to be able to reach to attack in one turn or not. I think I can move all the way back here to the...
Yeah, I think you're back up if you can.
Just on the other side of World's Edge Archway. And
then the garrison will come out, right? If they attack you.
And hope that they can't reach.
Slayer.
I could go into ambush stance. Wouldn't that be funny?
Killed many.
I don't think it would be worth the risk. It would mean leaving him where he is, basically. Let me apply the skill level here. I'm going to go ahead and give him... I'm going to give him Miner's Instinct. He's full up on magic items. All right, so we're going to move in march stance as far back as we can get. No, we're not. We're going to move in regular stance as far as he can go to here. No, because if I stay there, I'm running the risk of him ambushing me again. I'm going to have to move back to here. They will automatically succeed at an ambush if they attack me while I'm in march stance. But I'm hoping that we're too far away for them to be able to attack him. That's the hope. That's the hope.
Well, I'm bringing Barundin to you, and he's recruiting a couple more dwarf warriors, so he'll have 3 dwarf warriors and 1 quarreler unit.
Okay, that's good. I would say if they do not attack next turn because they can't reach, which is possible, then you would not necessarily need to call off your attack on Black Crag.
I could attack him right now.
You could attack Black Crag right now?
I could, yeah. I have the movement, so
now, we're going to wait until next episode, so you don't need to make your decision right now.
Yeah, I have 2 turns for Age of Reckoning, this turn and next one.
Yeah, so do I, and I also have another battle to fight this turn because I've got this rebellion up here that I have to deal with. It's actually, I could probably even auto-resolve that, but we can decide that next episode as well. But anyway, so I've got one battle up here in the north that I have to do, and then you need to decide what you're going to do about Thorgrim. But obviously, the Skaven are a nuisance right now, but the big concern that I have is Ironclaw over here. Gorbad Ironclaw with 40 units right there, so close to Karaza Krok, that is a concern.
Well, we got 15 there. But I mean, I kind of hate the fact that we have walls, but instead of building lots of ranged units as you would to defend the city, we got 2 ranged units in there.
You've got 3.
Well,
you've got 2 quarrelers and 1 quarrelers with great weapons.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, the grudge throwers. And you'll have wall towers, which will do a negligible amount of damage as they attack the walls. So can't really rely on a whole lot.
It says Karaza Krok has cannonballs as like specials, improved tower projectiles, cannonballs.
Yeah, which is nice. They'll do some damage, but it's not enough to, turn the tide. Mm. It's 40 units of Gorbads versus the 15 units in that garrison. That's going to be quite a bit tougher than 40 units of Skaven. I mean, we just saw 40 units of Skaven are rubbish. But 40 units of Orcs, not rubbish.
Well, there's a lot of Squig Herd is kind of irrelevant in a siege until they break down the gate, I guess, right?
Yeah, but unfortunately in vanilla Warhammer, it's really not all that hard to break down gates.
Or you could just hold them at the gate. Do you think is Uzuwa is that crap units or is that something good or is it?
It's a mix. It's going to have some crap units and some good units in it.
Well, we have to take a risk, If I take Black Crag, on the other hand, I mean, if he just sieges Karaza can be there in 2 jumps, I think.
With
3.
With Thorgrim?
Yeah, with Thorgrim, yeah.
Well. Okay, so you might be able to get there in 3 turns with Thorgrim, but we know he's got other armies around. I mean, he's the #1 faction in the game right now, so all of his military strength is not this singular army.
Yeah, so, but I can give up Black Crag if I have to.
Yeah,
but I mean, could take it if he.
You could even sack it instead of occupying it if you wanted to save a turn. But yeah, it would be better to occupy it because it's a very valuable piece of real estate and it's easily defensible. But with only the 1 army, I mean, you have enough money and I can lend you money. You could recruit a 3rd army. You could start a 3rd army at Karaza Krok. Now, I know you don't like spending the money, but that's what emergency armies are for, is things like this.
Well, if we can repel Skaven, I can bring Barundin down there with some units built up, right? And he could hold Black Crag for us while it's building up a garrison as well.
Yeah.
Right, and that will free up Thorgrim to go north and even
Yeah.
take Carrack Drawn or start taking that Iron Rock.
For
As
sure.
long as he doesn't just charge a Karazakarak first turn, we should be okay.
That's the thing. All of these strategies are viable, but they take time, and he is probably 2 turns away. He might be a single turn away from being able to attack Karazakarak. It's hard to tell. In vanilla, you can move awfully far, and so there's a chance that he might be close enough that he could conceivably even attack Karazakarak next turn.
Yeah, his level 50 was clearly up to something on the border, so...
Yeah, I don't trust his what's the word I'm looking for?
Stance?
Anyway, he's going to attack either us or Belagar. He might attack Belagar. If you don't attack him at Black Crag, so we're not at war with him, he might turn around and attack Belagar and then take Forest of Gloom, and that would buy you some additional time. But it means not attacking Black Crag, at least not right away.
I think we take Black Crag.
Okay.
Risk it all.
All right, well, we'll decide for sure at the beginning of the next episode, but I think this is a good place to go ahead and wrap this one up.
Okay.
All right, so like I said, I've got a battle up here in the north. I could auto-resolve it, maybe. We'll talk about that. But, yeah, you've got the most important decision to make down here in the south, and we're going to leave everybody on the edge of their seats as far as what decision you're going to make, and then we'll announce it at the beginning of the next episode. So... anything to add before I wrap this one up?
No, that's all. That's been fun.
Okay, yeah, this has been a really good episode. I mean, I didn't think we were going to win these ambushes, or the one ambush. I did think we were going to win the follow-up, I guess. But yeah, that ambush, I'm a little bit surprised we did as well as we did. So that was a great battle.
It looked pretty bad at some point, like at the very start when they just swarmed the whole thing.
Yeah. Yep. But I think we fought it pretty well. All right. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and thank everybody watching again for watching. Again, thanks for the comments and the suggestions and all that. And we will see you all in the next episode.
Indeed.